Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. We're back with Rebel once again.
Hello.
I got him around when he's taking a drink or something. We're right back where we took off last time with $1,084 in the top right corner, store level 12. Let's see how we did this day. I would say that was pretty good. You got to ignore the profit and see what the supply costs and the income are at the top right there, and that's really where you see what's the big deal.
You're paying $101 for that man every day.
I paid him extra today.
Oh, so that counts in?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's check our pricing. We'll change our pricing up. 758 for cereal. This cereal is ridiculous. 779. We're gonna make it more ridiculous.
So let's add to the crisis.
I have to profit. What do you want from me?
You can profit at market price.
He's got jokes. Everybody laugh at the joke guy. Mister, I think I'm funny over here.
I like to think I'm funny.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess if it's something you enjoy, don't stop doing what you enjoy, you know what I mean? Definitely
Bio.
wouldn't quit your day job, though.
Never. I don't have a day job.
I don't have a job. My mom pays for everything.
No, I just don't buy anything.
That is true.
You don't need money if you're not buying anything.
I don't think you need money, like, technically ever.
Just use a credit card. When it runs out, you get a new one.
I have $40,000 in credit card debt.
That would be very stressful. I think that probably is why so many people have heart attacks. I think it's less to do with, diet and more to do with how much stress people have to deal with on a daily basis now. I mean, I think 500 years ago, no one had to worry about a decision they made today impacting their life in 50 years. I mean, obviously, if you jump off a cliff, your life is impacted 50 years from now. But buying a cup of noodles at the store wouldn't compound into $50 in 10 years.
It's that compound and interest, son.
You almost had enough to fully stock today.
I should have enough to fully stock today.
Nice day of almost full profit.
Well, I'm still gonna do a order run. Like, I'm still gonna order everything, 2 boxes of everything, because I'm hoping to get the storage on this video.
Ah.
And then we'll actually have a reason to have overstock, because we'll have a storage room for it.
Storage refrigerator so the milk doesn't spoil.
Yeah, sure. Because the FDA is around here.
They will if I call them.
You wouldn't do something that stupid, would you? You wouldn't make a mistake that grand, would you, friend? Because that's what it'll be. A mistake.
I mean, if I bought milk from a store and I got sick immediately after drinking that milk, I would call the FDA.
I think you have gotten sick immediately after drinking milk and not called.
I don't think so. And if I did, it's because I didn't blame the milk.
So you would blame the milk in this instance?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have stock on the floor.
Oh, so just because I look suable means you're going to sue me?
Yes.
You're one of those. Okay, I see how it is.
I'm a man who needs money, not principle.
You actually got me on that one. Everybody in the chat, I just want you to know that's true.
No, it is not. That quote was not a representation of my character.
Well, I said words first and you said them last, so who are they going to believe?
The man who got the last word in.
Well, then in that case, it was probably me. I have a whole outro I do for videos. I don't know if you remember that or not, so I will be getting the last word in. It's kind of mandatory for this.
All right, heads up. Here's a warning. I will be saying chicken as the last word right after he finishes his outro.
Don't worry, I'll make sure he doesn't have time, guys.
I just got to be really careful not to interrupt your very well scripted outro.
You can't tell him I'm reading from a script.
You're not.
Yeah, I know.
It's a mental script.
Yeah, it's torture. I fuck it up all the time, and I stutter over my own words, and I'm like, well, just keep going with it. That's the one thing I was always told as a kid. If, like, music artists or singers are singing on stage or whatever, and they mess up their words, I've always heard they just keep going because hopefully nobody noticed.
Well, they're only 100% going to notice if you stop and correct yourself.
Now
Or
that I
just
think about
stop.
it, that would be hilarious if somebody just stopped the whole set and went, hang on, guys, I fucked up.
Just, let's see. Who's a famous singer now? Let's say Taylor Swift, all right? Everyone knows
careful.
who that is. Let's say she made a mistake in the middle of one of her songs and she stopped.
That's almost as bad as talking about, like, if you're trying to talk about any artist and going, let's talk about Beyonce.
Well, okay. She probably wouldn't need to stop, and nobody would notice even if she did stop. They would just be like, why did she stop? Because of the auto-tune? But I said it. Most singers are not that good. They just use auto-tune.
I'm not gonna lie, I have seen actual videos of, like, Taylor on stage and her not moving her mouth and the words coming out.
They're lip syncing sometimes too. Man, you think they're gonna cancel a $10 million concert because they have a cold? No, they're just gonna lip sync.
I mean, it makes sense to a degree. I definitely think there should be some more honesty in it.
No.
What a fool I am. Nothing but a fool for expecting someone to be an honest person. So, what the fuck did you want to talk about?
Well,
We're
I
in our next
noticed.
day here.
I noticed the last game that this game in particular, I don't want to insult it, but I would say it probably has a lower budget, but the graphics are still really good for what it is.
Well, I think this would be technically qualified as an indie game, and this is kind of the art style of most indie games.
Yeah. Well.
And remember, keep this in mind when we're having this conversation. Indie games are important and integral to the gaming community.
Oh, absolutely.
They keep AAA developers in check, because the further an indie game company comes in developing their smaller games with like their 10-man team, a AAA company has to continue doing better than that, otherwise they'll get qualified as an indie game, and they don't want that. They can't charge $77 for a fucking indie game.
No, they cannot.
But indie games are integral to the gaming community, and they always have been. I've loved indie games. One of the main ones that I loved back in the day was Castle Miner Z.
I think I've heard of that.
It's essentially like a Minecraft game, but with guns and RPGs and dragons.
I have heard of that.
But this was before Minecraft had like natural mods that you could integrate. So like there were dragons and guns in this game that was essentially just like Minecraft. Also, it has hell.
Ooh.
It's not the Nether. It's literally called Hell, and it's got lava pouring from the ceiling. It's got crazy shit in there.
There were so many Minecraft knockoffs before Microsoft bought it. It was actually entertaining.
I wouldn't call it a knockoff. I would call it its own game.
Okay.
I would say that it took a lot of inspiration from Minecraft, but it went so far with the inspiration that I would call it its own thing at this point.
Okay.
I really like Castle Miner, and they're actually bringing it back. They're remaking it.
Okay.
He's in the process of redoing all the graphics and the animations and the guns and making everything again now and doing a remanufacture of it. and adding more content. And he's trying currently, the developers, there's like 5 of them. They're trying currently to get Xbox to buy their game again because they've gotten so many. Like he didn't think many people would care about the remanufacturing of that game because it died out a long time ago.
Yeah.
He's gotten like 4 million people donating to the support for it. So he's like, all right, I guess we'll get platform support. I was just gonna put it on Steam because I didn't think many people were gonna like it, but I'll just get platform support. And he said out loud that he thinks the game will at max be $20.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean that does kind of make sense though, because there's a lot of games, at least from my childhood, probably from yours too, that you would love to be able to play again, but you can't.
Not applying to the can't area, but one game that I know you love that is still technically qualified as an indie game, I think, is Terraria.
Possibly.
But one game that I loved that I wish they would remake is an old PlayStation game called Gun. Gun. You're this like Native American that gets, or no, I'm sorry. You're this cowboy who gets lost or like ditched by his other cowboy partners and captured by Native Americans. But they don't kill you. They teach you.
That's cool.
So now you're a cowboy native. And now you got to go find those that abandoned you or whatever. And there's like this huge storyline. It's actually really good.
You hunting down the people that abandoned you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you want
And you do
revenge.
native things.
Scary native things?
If I remember right, there's one native thing in there that gets done that you would enjoy personally.
Oh, okay.
I do remember. You remember the old cross, the one with the center cross bit and then the top cross bit, the one that's slightly shorter.
Yeah.
That's involved in the game. I can't remember exactly why, but I remember there's a gold cross that everybody's fighting to get to. That's that cross, and it's solid gold. And you know they're cowboys.
It was probably some conquistador's cross.
What was that cross about?
I don't remember.
Well, that's a terrible conversation topic then.
Well, you brought it up.
No, that game was really cool. There's another one I'm trying to think of that was you were like this. You were like Death, but a cowboy version of Death, and you ran around killing a bunch of shit. I can't remember exactly what the story was. I was too young to remember that one.
Yeah. There were some old computer games that I liked a lot. I still can't remember the name of one in particular, but it was kind of like Dark Souls in a way, except it was top scroll, and you leveled up by defeating things. You got better armor, better weapons. You could hire people to fight for you, or you could get companions to follow you permanently until they died. I remember at one point I had 3 white wolves that I had as companions, and we were just tearing everything up. And then the game crashed and deleted my save, and I raged off of that for a long time, and then when I went to go play it again, I couldn't remember what it was named.
That's the worst feeling ever.
Yeah. And I mean, I was probably 8 or 9 years old. So any remnants of that thing on the internet is so far down the hole that I don't think I'll ever be able to find it again.
You know what drives me wild? I've been playing the Battlefield Red Sec a lot, as you know. You know how many times I've been called Unk?
Quite a few, probably.
A lot. Apparently, everyone's stupid young right now playing video games, and they think that I'm an Unk or whatever that definition means.
Well, I mean, the people who have time to play video games and are old enough to get good at video games are normally middle schoolers and high schoolers. So, in a way, a lot of them have a youngest uncle around our age.
That's fair. I am an uncle to several children. But they're not anywhere near that age.
Thankfully, my niece is still very young.
Don't let her go around and start calling people Unk. That's crazy.
Hey, yo, turn around. Look at how short she is. Where'd she go?
4'2" looking ass. I'm a giant in this game. I must be. Though we have seen some really tall people come into the store.
It is nice that they're giving diversity to the customers of the grocery store.
I think it's like the only thing they have to seriously think about is the diversity of the customers and the outside.
Well, it would be very boring if every single man was Mr. Lumberjack over there.
We're talking about Bald Man.
Yeah.
I'm always convinced that guy's gonna rob my store.
Oh, I mean, he looks like the type.
There is a type. We're not just bullshitting. There's a type.
He looks like the type to walk into the grocery store, grab a cart, go to the beer section, fill the cart full of beer, and then use that beer cart as a battering ram to run out the front doors of the store.
The amount of times that happened at Ingles, oh my god.
Bilo too. It was every Thursday or Friday night, multiple times.
It's absolutely insane. I can't believe it. So many people will go in there and just grab a whole cart of beer and just leave.
Yeah. It was either beer or it would be steak and lobsters.
I've thought about the second one.
And we were always told we couldn't do anything about it because they'll sue.
I did something about it one time.
I mean, I might have accidentally pushed in about 20 carts at once. Accidentally, of course, and blocked both of the doors.
I mean, it's just kind of what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I was just doing my job as a bagger.
I remember the one time I was working at Ingles and it happened. I saw this dude walking out with a cart and everybody like walking up behind him and then stopping at the door. And I was walking in with a bunch of carts, as you do when you're a bagger. And he was just about to walk straight past me, like shoulder to shoulder distance between us.
Yeah.
So I just grabbed the cart, ripped it out of his hands, and started walking back inside with it. And he went, "What the hell?" And I was like, "This isn't yours." All right, let's see how we did today. That's pretty good. I'm happy with
Heck
that.
yeah. Customer base is going up too, it looks like.
That's what we want. That's what we happy for. Getting more customers. More customers, more money. More money, more problems.
So do you have to buy licensing to sell something?
Yeah, the product license.
Okay.
If you look into them, you'll see that one right there will give me peanut butter, different type of flour, different type of oil, different type of pasta, different type or a new thing of rice, and salt.
And do you lose products when you buy a license, or are you able to buy multiple licenses?
I can buy every license in this thing and be able to sell everything in the game at one time.
Okay.
But it gets really complex. Oh, I've been forgetting to pay my bills. Not a big deal. We're almost at a point where we could check out we could get another cashier, but I don't think we need that yet. This is what we're going to do. This is what we need. Y'all ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I want to see what it looks like.
We got it. Go check it out.
It's nice. The floors match.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. I forgot how little room it gives you. What am I doing?
Oh, you got racks. You could put a row in the middle. Now that you don't have... Oh.
He don't know what him talking about.
I don't know what I'm
him.
talking about. I've never played this game before.
We got to have racks in the storage room, so when I hire a restocker, he knows where to go to get stock.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. Are you thinking you're going to try and expand storage more before you buy a restocker?
Yeah,
Or hire a restocker, rather?
yeah, for sure.
We don't buy them anymore.
Anyways,
My bad.
um, yeah, I'm gonna try and expand the storage room a little bit more and get some more storage racks in here so I can keep a ton of stuff stored up. Because it looks like I'm gonna be able to do 2 boxes of certain things and 3 of others, or maybe more than 3. I don't know.
It's like you have just enough space.
We'll see.
Better hire a tall bagger.
All right, well, you get on the game, son.
I don't think I'm that tall.
I don't know if anybody's this tall. Oh no. Oh dear.
Okay. That water's cold.
It better be. We can start storing things in the storage room now, where it's supposed to be. That box is a shelf that I bought that I can't put anywhere, so we're just holding on to it.
Ah. Was wondering if that was a rack or a shelf. What constitutes the difference between a rack and a shelf?
Probably size.
Well, I mean, shoe rack, boot rack.
Yeah,
Those are pretty small.
I mean, one's definitely bigger than the other one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like C's or D's, one you're gonna call a rack, or one you're gonna call a shelf, one you're gonna call a rack.
So it's like the difference between C and K.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, let's be real. We only need 23 letters.
That's a wild take on it, but I guess you're not wrong. All right, let's go ahead and open up the store. Did you have anything else interesting for us to chat about?
Let's see. Well, now that you asked, no. We talk about the difference between rice.
Talking about yellow or white?
No, there's more than just two kinds of rice.
Oh yeah, Mexican. Sorry guys. Spanish rice.
There is a difference between Mexican and Spanish.
Yeah, I know. I'm a terrible piece of shit.
That's right. Don't you forget it.
Yes, sir.
He's not doing much.
Well, that's why he only gets paid $100 a day.
If you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
The amount of times I've actually heard that sentence.
Bosses think they're incredibly slick when they'll say that. You'll have a 3-hour rush and you'll stop to take a sip of your water and they'll go, "Hey, you leaning. You got time to clean."
You know, I was told that when I was working at O'Reilly's one time, and my actual response was, "I've been seeing you sit at a desk all day."
I also worked at O'Reilly's for context. Um, I said something a little different. I said my sales are higher than yours, and you're the general manager.
Well, I mean, facts are facts.
So I kept selling stuff.
I seem to have lost my device. Give him a little bit of a boost.
You know, when I was a cashier, because I did cashiering as well. If the customers were mean to me, I would take longer checking them out.
Oh, this one didn't scan. I gotta make sure this one scans. Why is it not scanning? You know why it's not scanning. You're covering half of the label.
Yeah, like I would put my finger over the edge of the label and intentionally take longer. Or say, oh, well, this price is wrong. Let me send somebody to go get it. And then just stand there staring. I could scan the rest of the groceries, but, there's an error code on my screen.
Yeah, the error code.
People that were polite, I would check them out pretty quick.
We didn't change our prices today. We've been selling stuff at loss.
Oh.
I failed. I failed everybody. It's okay. Y'all will get over it.
Well, you selling at a loss seems to have attracted some customers. That's a tramp stamp.
It's a tattoo. It's not a stamp, stupid.
That's what they're called. And she just knelt in the crap on the floor.
Luckily, I'm here cleaning my store all the time. And see, this is what I'll do. I'll let all the shelves kind of deteriorate until there's nothing on them, and then I'll do a giant buy, and I'll make sure everything gets stocked.
Like you definitely need coffee, bread, eggs, cheese, flour, and pasta.
Honestly, there's enough of every product to where everything's probably good for now. I think the only thing I'm seriously threatened on running low on is bread, because they buy a lot of bread. Some people come in here and buy 4 loaves.
And cheese. She just bought 2 pieces of cheese.
Everything's selling like hotcakes today.
Neither of them said excuse me. And they bumped into each other.
Look, there's twins in the store. They're side by side. What if they've never met each other?
They were separated at birth. They don't know each other.
Ma'am, your twin's right behind you.
You should
say
turn
something
around.
to her. You should talk to your twin. Ma'am.
She did not look happy. That was their mother.
When your mom follows you to the grocery store. Boost him up a little bit because it looks like we're still bustling. We'll hustle bustle the 9 to 5 grind, brother.
Name your store.
I will do that as soon as the people in the comments let me know what they want to name the store. I'm still waiting on them to name Nerd Guy, too.
Do you get to actually name him, or is that just for reference?
That's just so when I yell at him, I have a name.
Okay. He's nameless.
Right now, he's Nerd Guy. Oh?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, sure. They just buy my back stock? Yeah, absolutely. I have no more back stock of that now. But I don't mind that at all.
Yeah, you've got a lot of customers tonight. A lot of people stopping in after work.
Well, that's because unlike Walmart, we're open 24 hours now. So, oh, by the way, I'm not paying you for 24 hours. I'm only paying you for 12, but we're open for 24 hours now. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Don't say, oh, okay, we're not open 24 hours. I'm just lying to him.
Well, you didn't tell me the truth. You didn't let me on that little secret. I fell for it too.
Well, did you see how convincing it was?
It was pretty convincing.
So he's obviously stressing out right now. Look at him. He's going that slow with 3 customers in line. He's stressing out. He's like, I got to work for another 12 hours. Are you kidding me? Hey, nobody else is complaining about the eggs all day, sir. You can shut the hell up.
Might want to check prices.
It's not that much more expensive.
No, it's not.
He can shut up. He can get over it. I've made a terrible error. I fixed it.
Nice.
I was going to move those lights over because it looks like they're affecting enough of the area, but I might as well just get some more and stack them side by side with the other ones.
Yeah. You know what would probably look good?
These
Are
nuts in your mouth?
those long lights. The tube lights.
Oh, yeah. Probably, but I don't even know if I can get those.
That is a very stiff paper bag.
They all are. I also want to mention we're not even that far in the game. We're only at store level 13, and I think max store level is like 100.
Well, I mean, you have a bunch more products that they have that they offer, so you would need a lot more space.
Yeah, a lot more space. Well, that was episode number 9. We finally bought our storage. We're finally moving up in the world. I appreciate y'all checking in with us. Don't forget, those of you on Twitch, go check out my YouTube channel at GGGamingCO. And those of you on YouTube, check out my Twitch at GoodGameGamingCO. Make sure you use the @ symbol before that. Otherwise, you won't come directly to my channel. And remember, like, comment, follow, subscribe, share with your friends. Do whatever you can do to let me know if you're enjoying the videos or not. Otherwise, I have no way of knowing if what I'm doing is actually enjoyed or not. And that's what I want, because I want people that are watching it to actually enjoy the content. Either way, thank you for joining me for now. I will see y'all in the next one.
Chicken.